Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, the season finale of Andor. As you can see, we are down one man today. That's because the coach is, he's sick. And he's been fist fighting the gods of the flu for the past couple of days. And unfortunately, he's unavailable today, but we are still going to power through with this recording without him. We really hoped we could get him on today, but he's just not feeling any better. So it is what it is. So the season finale. What's the name of this episode here?
Rick's Road.
Don't know what that means.
Me either.
Maybe the only thing I can think of is they talked about, doing the funeral down like the main street. Maybe that's Rick's Road.
Yeah.
Or it's just a play on Bix of some sort. I don't know. But let's see. Last episode, Corey, we had Marva kicking the bucket. Supposedly. We had some theories.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird they do it off screen. I actually saw a theory in our comments section that made a ton of sense.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Is it about recharging?
Recharging. I was going to say the one we got where Andor didn't get to see her pass away, so we don't get to see it. So we can feel how he feels.
Yeah, I saw that one, and I thought that was great. But the one I saw, as I'm skimming here to try to find it, it had to do with the droid.
B2
Yeah. About him being... In the first episode, they talk about... how when he lies, his battery dies really fast.
Mm.
And so
he was recharging, right?
One of the comments was he had to recharge so much, meaning he could be lying for, Marv.
I really hope so.
She could still be alive. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if you came up with that yourself or... if that was something that person saw online, but I'm like, that's a damn good... I cannot find the comment now. But that was a really good... a really good theory. I don't know why that took me so long to process, but... Other than that, we had Cassian... What was he doing? Did he...
He
escaped
with
Narkina 5, I think.
Wasn't he with Melshi?
Yeah.
And they got caught by, I want to say they were like fish people. I don't know the name of the actual race.
Oh, me neither.
But yeah, they caught him in their net, and then they said a bunch of stuff we couldn't understand. We figured since they're against the Empire and they realized they were prisoners of the Empire, they let them go. And they hopped on a ship. Did we see them after that?
Melshi and Andor?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went back to that beach planet, and he got his stuff out of his hotel room.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then he called and was told Marva was deceased. And then we had Mon Mothma talking with Vel about marrying her daughter to the crime lord of Chandrila. Don't remember his name, but and then Luthen going full blown Han Solo.
Crime lord, he wanted her daughter for his son.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct, right?
That's what I meant, yeah.
Okay.
And I know we didn't especially... it wasn't expressly stated, but that was my thought there. By her saying, like, her looking at her and saying, I made a deal or whatever. Like, she basically said that she'd agreed to it without saying she agreed to it.
It's just kind of implied.
Right. And then I think lastly, the other thing we didn't talk about would have been Luthen burning the guy that's doing the raid on Spellhaus. It's like Anton Krieger, I think his name is. So
That
Luthen
sounds
burning
right.
him.
What about Luthen's ship?
Oh yeah, he just went total god mode. And so I think the one thing that I was thinking from last episode that I'd like to see, well, one, I really want to see Mon Mothma leave, start the rebellion in this. I know we see it in Rebels, but at least some form or another of that. Maybe in season 2, getting Mon Mothma on Yavin 4 with Cassian at the same time. That'd be pretty cool, just having those paths intertwine. But no, I think this episode we're really going to get an answer on what's going on with Marva. Is it a cover? Is she actually dead? I don't know. I'm expecting a banger. The last couple of episodes have been really good, and I think when you break this season down, it's kind of been 2 or 3 episodes building up to a big episode. 2 or 3 episodes building up to a big episode, and it's been really good pacing, really good storytelling, and I think that's what we're going to get here. Like the last 2 episodes, I mean, even episode 10, the prison break, that was a big episode. But it was still setting the tone for the final 2 episodes of the season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so last episode was another episode of a lot of exposition, not a lot of action until Luthen's big escape. And now I imagine this episode's just going to be... I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of people all come back to Ferrix. Maybe even Luthen coming back to Ferrix. That'd make for...
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, I got
we're
nothing else I want to add.
Some more Saw Gerrera. And I wonder if we're going to get to see Kino again, because, he couldn't swim.
Yeah.
He got left at the prison.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
He's a great character. I think they should keep him around if they can.
Andy Serkis just absolutely rocked that. I think one cool thing could be, and I know this was kind of shot down, but having that be Snoke's origin story in somehow, way, shape, or form, that'd be really cool. But I'm not sitting here expecting that by any means. I just think that'd be pretty neat. So, yeah. I got nothing left other than I'm freaking amped.
Same.
All right. Well, before we get started, if you guys enjoy this reaction, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything else we have going on the channel. I know this is the last episode of Andor, but if you want to check anything else out, be sure to do so. We got Tales of the Jedi going on right now. We will, of course, be watching The Mandalorian when it drops, Ahsoka when it drops, anything Star Wars that's new, fresh, that will be on this channel. So if you guys are exclusively Star Wars fans, definitely consider sticking around. Like I said, hit that notification bell. If you want the full-length reaction to this, that'll be available on our Patreon shortly after this goes live. I'm talking hours, maybe a day max. That link is in the description below, along with a link to join our free Discord and links to our social medias and all that jazz, all in the description below. So be sure to check those out. And without further ado, let's get into the season finale.
All right.
To keep you here.
The rebellion.
Tell you.
Yeah, I think there's no way she's dead.
Yeah. That line right there was definitely foreshadowing something. They had to show us that again, of course.
So.
The last one. Crank this shit.
Got it on full blast.
Destroying my eardrum. Ooh! I love that one. It's one of my favorite ones.
What are we soldering here?
Who's this? I'm already bricked.
Love being in the shipyard, huh?
Well, the Dark Troopers, the Storm with the Lambda shuttle. Oh my god.
Isn't this that one guy's son? got arrested and interrogated before Bix.
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember his name though.
Me either.
Oh, that's just not realizing Corv is the guy that was talking to her when they were both spying on Marva's house.
Okay.
I remember I'd asked, I'm like, is that guy an Imperial? And we were like, oh, I don't know. Now we do.
Now we know. Is he cooking up like a pipe bomb or something? What is this?
Gotta be. Oh, that's his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna pipe bomb their little crib hotel.
Hmm. I know his dad got interrogated. What do you think they did with him after?
They probably killed him.
Oh, jeez.
It's alive. It's total fantasy. Who's telling you this?
Come on, she wanted
No,
privacy.
serious.
Parent, please.
Who's saying this?
Just don't.
Well, he can't hear me.
Oh. You sure
This is
about
wrong,
that?
Mom. This is people trying to take you down by coming after me.
That's interesting. That's the first time they've actually confirmed he's a spy.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Sneaky.
I don't know why that took me so long to process.
Just sitting there. 500 credits.
It's like a heat sink.
People don't look down the way they should. They don't look down, they don't look past the rust.
Imagine PC building in the Star Wars universe is freaking
Eyes
sick.
open, possibilities everywhere.
Yeah.
Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks. It leaks. Authority is brittle. Oppression is the mask of fear. Remember that.
I like the way
This.
it breaks, it
Day
leaks.
will come when all the skirmishes and battle.
One single thing will break the siege. Alderaan? Ooh. It's crazy the amount of
People here in
people on this
disguise,
planet, yeah.
lurking.
Like almost the entire main cast of the show is all in one spot right now.
Keep listening.
Oh, so that was their ploy. She was gonna sell their banking moves as his gambling.
You can close out your Anto Krieger files.
Tell him he knows everything he needs to know and feels everything he needs to feel. And when the day comes that those two pull together, he will be an unstoppable force for good.
She's alive! I felt it!
Tell him I'll take care of Marva. You take care of yourself.
It's too late for that.
Oh man.
Oh,
These
more of
guys.
the freaking cast. This is just hilarious. The fact he's doing this in daylight is just so dumb.
It's crazy, man. It's like so much spying going on, dude.
I know.
Everyone's watching
I don't
everybody.
even know who that guy is with.
What's going on?
Oh, we get to see the Anvil Man again. They're spoiling us.
The boy. She was drinking some of that speed cola.
Let the warm up.
I just love this build up.
It's great.
It's perfect. Just like everything in this freaking show.
This is the theme they played at the beginning.
Thought it was interesting that they used like instruments for the first time, like trumpets. whatever those are called.
We can just call it brass.
What if they're actually like blasters?
That'd be insane.
Pretend you're arresting me.
What do you think you're doing?
That was quick, man.
So now I don't know if he's ISB or if he's a Ferric citizen that was baited.
He's just trying to secure the bag.
Back.
What a hilarious shot.
They got the riot shields out.
Campers.
Aw.
God, Dark Troopers.
That looks sick. Oh man. This is sick.
I love how the pacing of it picks up.
Yeah. Oh, the way B2 is leading the way as well.
Yeah. Well, I know he's got a bomb.
I mean, something bad is probably gonna happen.
From the start. Fight the Empire.
No, he's dead.
Oh, what a speech, man.
Ooh!
Oh.
Ooh! See, my favorite thing about stormtroopers is how they're so faceless.
Yeah, they're just a grunt.
Yeah, like they're so trash, but they're so faceless that they're still terrifying.
Came back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good. I feel like, okay, that was a pretty sick throw.
Perfect throw. Oh, shit.
Chain reaction explosion.
Damn.
I mean, is there anything left?
A lot of angry people, I bet. Whoa.
Damn.
Oh.
Brasso is insane. It's an absolute unit.
Welcome to the Empire. Oh.
Damn.
Okay, they're holding this shot for an excessive amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh. Dolphin dive.
Drop shotted.
Rip.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Those are. Oh.
Oops.
Oh, the hat shot.
Time for Karn to come in.
Bro, this is insane. Oh my god, clothesline from hell. Oh. The Anvil man, bro. I'm loving it. They're giving him so many shots. Hit him with the hammer. Oh, Sparta kick. Let's go.
It's even better.
You were in trouble.
My god.
Everybody gets one.
You don't have to.
This is romantic.
Yeah.
Much different interaction than the last one. I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Hey, Cass.
Can Yeah. they
make it to Ganjamun?
Can see that.
Make it out of here.
I will.
And they get shot down.
Bro.
That's just the vibe I'm getting.
Oh my god, that'd be so tragic. The whole crew is there.
If he didn't see Luthen, I doubt he stays. Y-Wing. Oh, it has Y-Wing engines on it. That tracks. God, Chandrillans just have so much drip.
For real.
kid better be a stud muffin. Ah, Hike he is. Cassian gonna meet him at his ship. We're in his ship.
for evac. Full stealth.
You called it.
No game.
I want in.
Or take me in.
That's terrifying. Oh, don't tell me that's the end. Damn.
Oh, man. Damn you, Tony Gilroy.
Yeah. You sick dog.
Oh, it's such a good episode.
Wow.
Now I gotta wait.
On the bright side, I think this is coming sooner than anything else we've seen lately.
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure they're filming right now.
good. That's good.
Okay. Well, dude. That's a 10 out of 10 season.
Yeah,
Like,
literally perfect.
nothing else could have been different or better, I should say. I don't think anything in this show. There was never an episode I didn't like. Like, I remember we
Same.
sat there after the first and second episode and we were like, but that, like, we just weren't, I guess, prepared for.
We didn't have a full enough grasp on the show
Right.
yet with just that episode.
Right.
We needed the first 3 to really get the ball rolling, and from there, it was like a snowball rolling down a hill. It just kept getting better.
And it's just the way, it was, the exposition was done, and the seldom, or I guess the specific use of action
Mhm.
was just perfect. Like, that's the word I'm looking for. The deliberate use of action was perfect. Like, there was never a time where it was forced. There was never a time where it was out of place. It was deliberate and explicitly used to further the story, never to keep the audience engaged. Because the way it was written and every scene had this tension, there was never a moment where you were like not on the edge of your seat. You know what I mean?
Yes, very suspenseful, and the characters are written in a way, and the way the dialogue is delivered, you get very attached to them. So like anything they're doing, even if it's like insignificant, you're still drawn into the show, even when a lot of action isn't going on.
Right.
And that build up is amazing, especially in this episode with the music building up, picking up pace, the anvil man going ham. I loved it.
The fact he just like Sparta kicked that dude
Yeah.
off.
I was expecting a hammer hit, but the kick was even better.
And oh man, there's just so much good in this show. Like, it feels like there's just too much to talk about. And that's a great thing. I don't even know how to collectively gather my thoughts. I think what we need to start doing is having like a recap episode after we like let it set all in. Because trying to recap the entire season after watching such a great finale is so hard.
Yeah.
But oh my God, when we usually do these recaps, we try to, what was our favorite part of this season? Like, I loved every piece of this show. Every bit of this season was perfect. I guess we can try to talk about like our favorite arcs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For me, I would have to say probably Aldani, and I'm sure you're going to say the same.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I mean, exposition and everything in that show was just, or in that arc, combined with production quality, special effects, all of that was phenomenal. What was your go-to?
I mean, mine was on Eldani as well with the eye. It was just so visually pleasing when it was happening and the way they built it up. And then, I mean, every arc in the show, like even in the prison, I love the way it was designed. The way they figured out over time that they're never getting out. Kino's transformation as a character. The actual Prison Break episode, like, you know, those what like 2 or 3 episodes of build up led to something huge. Like they took over the prison and they jumped off and swam. That was sick. And then you have this arc back on Ferrix, more build up. Bix gets rescued after being interrogated. Marva's supposedly, like, I don't know. I mean, we didn't get to see her in the flesh. We got to see her hologram, and it was an amazing speech, by the way. The speeches in the show have been phenomenal. Like Andor's speeches, Kino, Luthen, Marva, like just so many good lines. The delivery is always on point. But back on topic, what I was saying before, in this arc, we just had, it might be my favorite, like, action scene in Andor. What I mean, like, not the visual effects, but like, people fighting, like combat scene. I think it's my favorite combat scene because, like, everyone's getting hit, flipped over, knocked on the ground. But what really stepped it up a level for me was when you have the stormtrooper on the like blaster turret.
Oh my god!
And he hits someone with it because I wasn't expecting that. It kind of caught me off guard. Like the first episode of Halo. Remember when we watched that?
Oh yeah. And the guy got like exploded by the needler.
Yeah. It was like that. So just amazing throughout. I enjoyed it all, but if we are picking a favorite part, it's that Aldani arc, the heist in the eye.
I mean, and like when I'm picking a favorite part, like it is so.
It's not like it's above Head and Shoulders. It is neck and neck. Like every part of this show is just so great consistently. There's no lows.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like it just got a bad rap off the rip, and not necessarily like a bad rap, but like not a fair
shot
because it wasn't known, it wasn't talked about beforehand, and it kind of just. The series just kind of fell into our laps when we weren't necessarily ready for it. And it's not I don't think it ever got, the right amount of eyes on it, the right amount of publicity for it. And I'm really glad that we, as this season has come to a close, it's just been such a perfect like bow on it, and so many more people have started to come, not only react to our watch our reactions, but actually watch the show. And quite frankly, I imagine season 2 is going to absolutely hump, because the more people that are going to be talking about this after this incredible ending episode is just gonna step it up, like the reach of this show is going to drastically improve, and I cannot wait for season 2. Like, it's just going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
There's no better way to say it. I mean, I don't know what really else to talk about. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
You can't write
Mhm.
a show better than this. You cannot. Go ahead with what you were going to say.
I was going to say, I wish we had Kojo here to
Yeah.
get his thoughts on the show, but I thought maybe what we could do, and this might be hard, is we could try to channel our inner Kojo and try to look at this from his perspective. What would he say after this episode, or not just about this episode, but like about the series as a whole, and Kojo's words and thoughts?
God. It's anybody's guessing game figuring out what goes on in his head, but
I got you. I can do a good.
All
good
right, go
Kojo.
ahead.
Yeah, I think Andor is my favorite Star Wars series we've reacted to on the channel. Yeah, I'll never watch the Clone Wars because I don't like the animation, but this looked beautiful. The music, like the orchestral sounds, were great. Yeah, Tony Gilroy, he wrote the Bourne trilogy. So
Yeah, my take would be, yeah, man, Tony Gilroy, he really needs his own movie, man. Oh, what's that? He already had his own movie? Oh, that's right. He did have his own movie. Oh, it was The Force Remembers, right? No, it wasn't The Force Remembers. It was Rogue One. Then what's The Force Remembers? Oh, it's not The Force Remembers. It's Force Awakens. So yeah, it'd just be him forgetting everything.
you're killing me.
But yeah, man, I couldn't have thought of a better ending to this season. I couldn't have thought of a better first season in general. This was just superior storytelling. And there is no reason other shows and other Star Wars stories cannot take inspiration and not look at this and say, hey, how can we take some of the stuff that was applied here and use it in our stories? There is no reason. Because now we have two really, really good Star Wars shows that are sandwiched by mediocrity on the big screen and on the shows. So we have The Mandalorian and we have Andor. So it can be done. It can be done. And I envision Ahsoka joining the group of good shows because I know that Dave Filoni is very much involved in that production. But going forward with more Star Wars projects, there is no reason this cannot be the norm.
Right.
And I already know Kojo's going, oh, wow. Oh, man, that's a hot take. No, this should be the norm.
Yeah.
And
don't sleep on Andor. What did Marva say during her speech? We were sleeping.
Now we are awake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's really all I got. Phenomenal.
Got a few more things.
Hit me.
What was the name of the character that was talking in the background while we were looking at Cassian, and he was talking about how tyranny is like
Nemec?
Yeah, Nemec. Okay. So when Nemec was narrating, and he said tyranny needs constant upkeep, or however he worded it, and he said it leaks and breaks. That relates to when they were in the prison and Andor broke the pipe that caused the leak and released the water. At least I think those two things are related.
Yeah, I feel that.
And another thing I wanted to talk about is that whole like marching scene at the funeral with the brass. I felt something there that I don't feel watching other shows. Just that moment. I mean, this has happened before in the series, but I feel more so in this episode like a funeral isn't supposed to be a happy thing, but I couldn't help but smile just because it was so cool. Like it's not, there's no action really going on at all. They're just walking and playing some instruments. The music is amazing, don't get me wrong, but just that moment in time, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say about that.
And, you know, I think that was a very big thing, a very big theme throughout the show, was how much was put into the music.
Yeah.
And for those who are newer to the channel that are still watching, like, I'm a huge music freak. So having that much attention paid into, you know, that aspect of a show, I always love. So bravo. I mean, there's really nothing else I can say other than that was very, very well done and a very, very strong part of the show that was already strong, but to stand out is just wonderful, wonderful music. It's kind of like when I'm thinking of other shows that have had music stand out to me that we've watched on the channel, like House of Dragon, obviously, our boy Ramin Djawadi, Attack on Titan, and that's really all I can think of as just
sure,
like,
there's another one. We've watched a lot of stuff, just none that like actively comes to mind when you think of the best music.
And so that's just like, that's always very much appreciated on my end when they have fire tracks like that. So, got anything else you want to chime in before we depart until season 2?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, unfortunately, this brings an end to season 1 of Andor, but if you guys enjoyed this season as much as we did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe like we said earlier, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything going on the channel right now. Like we said, we'll have plenty of Star Wars coming your way, but if you want to check out anything else we have going on the channel, be sure to do that as well. The full-length reaction will be available shortly after this one on Patreon. We have a full free Discord. That link is in the description with the Patreon link, along with links to our social medias, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And yeah, we will see you guys hopefully very soon, but if not, definitely for season 2.
All right, see y'all when we see you.